Film is a collaborative art form. In this video, I will be bringing you into the inner workings of production and the people that help make it a smooth and productive production process. I will be focusing on my own film work, as well as my fellow filmmaker and good friend, Quinn Lay. We have such a different approach to our projects. However, the concept and ideas relate very much to the unit questions of this Mosaics course. This is Quinn Lay. She is a director and writer of her film, Day 32. The purpose of a director is to guide the actors and production crew to convert an idea to a compelling visual work, from paper and script and onto the screen. Directors also hold the key role in choosing cast members, production design, creative aspects, and the aesthetics of the film. Here are some of the crew members and their purposes. The assistant director, Larissa Kier, makes sure that everyone is on time and doing their work. I was the director of photography for Day 32. In charge of camera work, from angles and shot sizes, I work very closely with the director to create the appropriate feel and mood of the piece. Quinn's film, Day 32, revolves on a lone character in a post-apocalyptic world. Jace Moore, the main character of the short film, played by Llewellyn Dreyfus IV, helped create a deadly bacteria that wiped out most of the population. The remaining people that are left are in the hunt to kill Jace for what he has done. The piece goes in depth about Jace's mind as he is haunted by the terrible guilt of killing millions of people, including his friends and family. He is now questioning his existence and purpose in a world that does not want him around. As the story progresses, he comes to a conclusion where he accepts his mistake. I helped make the world even more a hellhole than it already was. I'd want me dead too. Jace Moore. This is a quote that fits to the role of Jace in his world, from Love's Alchemy. Today, I felt trapped, tightly bound in the cage of existence, in the scent of non-being. To set me free, just for a moment, lend me the polish of grace, scour the rust of being from the mirror of my true reality. Jace Moore is trapped in his reality and existing in torture. He has no more purpose in his life, except for surviving the world of hatred and revenge. I'm the writer and director of my film, Break. Quinn and I switched roles in this production. She's now the director of photography for my film. I wanted to create something that was visually driven with no dialogue whatsoever. Hopefully, the imagery and choices of shots can portray a clear story that is relatable and empowering. The concept of the film was to create a story about leaving a life of sadness to break from the mold and live a fulfilling life. I wanted to make something that inspires people to not succumb to something less and to motivate others to go in search of happiness and bliss. Break involves Elizabeth, Ellie for short, played by NICHOLE MOTTERSHEAD, that comes from a broken family that neglected her. As a result, Ellie is a rebellious teenager that expresses her anger through vandalism and chaos. Despite being alone, she always has her best friend, Oliver, or Ollie for short, played by Llewellyn Dreyfus as well, that is always there to support her in anything that she does. Ollie becomes the only person that cares about her. He becomes her Tao, someone to keep Ellie from straying away from her path to happiness and success. Ellie comes to a point where she could not handle her parents' constant bickering and fights back home. Because of this, she leaves them, knowing that her mom and dad cannot provide her with the compassion and love that a child deserves. Ellie resembles the situation of the monster in Frankenstein. I remembered Adam's supplication to his creator, but where was mine? He had abandoned me, and in the bitterness of my heart, I cursed them. Ellie was abandoned by her parents, leaving her to find her own meaning of living and purpose. Thus, the constant void enables one to observe the true essence. The constant being enables one to see the outward manifestations. These two come paired from the same origin, but when the essence is manifested, it has a different name. From the Tao Te Ching. The quote relates to both Day 32 and Break. Both Jace and Ellie did not give up in their search of meaning. Despite having obstacles and issues that hindered them from succeeding, they never stopped going in hopes of finding something great in the end of the road. This is also true with the crew of a production. We need to do anything that is necessary to achieve the shots for a successful film.